Hi guys, welcome to the JKT Radio Podcast, episode 81, and I am your hostess with the mostest, Kira, or Bun, or Muffa, or any other dirty slur you can think of.
Oh no.
And I've gone back in time and been rereading some things I loved, so you know what? We're gonna be yokai. So I'm gonna be an obake, and I'm so sorry for our pronunciation of these things. I'm trying to find my other yokai, Chris.
Oh shit. Inu.
There we go.
I have no idea what the fuck any of this is.
Same.
Like, normally I could at least attempt to. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
A yokai is a
It's a Japanese demon, apparently.
Oni.
Yes, it is.
Oni's another one.
Oni's another one.
Then
Kitsune.
yeah.
Kitsune would be one. That would fall under the obake, which I said, but we'll accept it.
Sure.
Honestly, my knowledge of yokai is like Inuyasha.
I was gonna say I'm like, this is some Inuyasha shit going on.
It is exactly some Inuyasha
That
shit.
show we started watching and then
Actually-
stopped.
Kira, is that what you started to binge that caused this thought?
I have never watched Inuyasha.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was younger, I had a strict bedtime of like 8 o'clock,
Right.
and it was on at 8:39.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if you guys have read the Irma, or the Outcast, as sometimes it's called.
No, I
Can't
haven't
say that
heard
I
that.
have.
No.
It's on Webtoons. It's really cute. It's like the Ring Lady, or the demon that the ring is based off of,
Oh, okay.
has a daughter with a mortal, and he's a ghost story. He writes horror stories, and it's just her little life. And she doesn't speak, but she has hilariously telekinetic powers and shape-shifting abilities a little bit.
Okay. What did you say it was called?
Irma, E-R-M-A.
E-R-M-A. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. This is I don't know, man. I was sitting at lunch and
The art style reminds me kind of like a mix of like Junji Ito and like a little bit of like Ruby Gloom, actually.
yeah, it's very, very Ruby Gloom.
I love
Like it's
God, I love Ruby Gloom.
I remember
It's-
Ruby Gloom.
oh god, that's the thing and a half. Ruby Gloom is actually mentioned vaguely in there because they do a 13 Days of Halloween thing where they just take snippets of horror stories or stuff like that, and they'll put Irma in there in a little snapshot scenario.
Neat.
And I think
Oh,
it's
she's
adorable.
like the ring girl.
Yeah, the ring demon. I can't remember what exactly, but later on you actually meet like the rest of the yokai family,
Neat.
and that's where the series is currently.
I'm gonna have to read this, I think, because that's really
It's-
cute.
It's very cute and adorable. Sirius is the best dog. That's all I have to say about that.
I agree. I have no context, but I agree.
Oh, actually, there's another yokai that you guys probably know that exists, and that's Kappa.
Oh yeah,
As a Kappa.
Devin doesn't, but do you remember the hand that was given to Kagome when we watched Inuyasha? The
Yes.
mummified hand? That was a kappa. Kappa hand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Kappas are usually like turtle
Actually-
beings with like an obsession with cucumbers.
Also Tanuki.
So like the opposite of cats.
The Tanuki and Kitsune fall under a baka still.
But yeah, but you would have known the Tanuki.
Yeah, the Tanuki.
That's the raccoon with the balls.
Oh,
Yes.
it's weird.
The raccoon dog, I should say.
Yeah, because I know there's a Studio Ghibli. How do you guys pronounce it? Do you say Ghibli or Ghibli?
Ghibli.
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 Yeah,
The correct way.
So there's a Studio Ghibli movie called Pompoko,
Yep.
which it was one of the few Ghibli movies I don't think ever got until recently. It never had a official release in the U.S. or really outside of Japan.
Oh no, it did. It
Oh,
did.
it did.
Oh yeah, it did.
Well, okay, so I guess I was wrong about that. But basically, it wasn't talked about in the U.S. or Canada or anywhere else as much because again, it was about these Tanuki creatures who
With
basically
Big balls.
use their balls, their testicles, as like it's kind of like the best way I can describe it. It's like Miss Marvel, how she can like basically make any part of her body expand. kind of like Mr. Fantastic, but these Tanukis, they do that purely with their balls. And so these, so you can imagine all the people who maybe aren't aware of the cultural significance, just seeing all these little raccoons running around, just like using their balls as like parachutes, and everything.
Yeah,
it's something.
It's actually, you know what? It's a good one. It is a good story.
I also just remember them because there's a really funny joke in I think it was I can't think of any other anime I've seen that would have used this joke. It had to have been Yuri on Ice.
Oh,
where
probably.
In the onsen, I guess they have a statue of the Tanuki, and there's a shot where Victor is naked doing the splits, but the little thing of the Tanuki is blocking his crotch.
I totally forgot about that.
So just the implication that he just has these giant balls. I was just like, oh, that's funny.
Anyways, I think, Kira, you had a story about your grandma or something like that?
No. That's
No?
not what the note meant.
I don't know.
But that's close. So,
Is it worthy
few
of
days-
the story time?
it's worthy of a story time.
All right.
Oh,
It's a very short story time.
All right. We'll do a quick story time jingle.
Just like flash the jingle briefly.
Yeah, just like
That is
Go
done.
down here.
story time with Kira.
So I got called a grandma
Oh no.
Oh.
by a
no.
man on the bad side of 50.
Oh.
How? You're
Why?
In
12.
person. In person. They could see me.
no.
But you're 12.
Why?
I know. I was at work too, so I was in the oversized apron I have that comes past my knees
Oh.
and is like
dear.
4 sizes too big.
What part of you looked like grandma?
I don't. I
So
had to actually do an answer the question and then stop and go, wait a minute.
So this guy just called you a grandma? Just
No,
out of nowhere?
there's more context. So I'm brain dead and just kind of, I stock foods. I was stocking foods. I was just putting candy on shelf. Candy go shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's all the thought power I had at the moment. Guy comes up and he's like, excuse me. I was like, yep, I have a brain. Yes sir, I'm here. And he asks me where essential sticks are, and I just stopped and I stared for a second. So I'm like, you mean incense sticks? He's like, yeah. And I was like, well, it's in this aisle. And he's like, thanks grandma. And then he walked away. And I'm like, and then I went back to it for a second, and then I stopped and went, wait, just what?
Oh.
Now I'll admit, I just found out I'm the oldest person in the store currently. That day, on shift, I was the oldest of the employees.
Even like your manager?
They weren't in.
Oh.
The key holder that was there is younger than I am.
But you still don't look anywhere close to a grandmother.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if it was like a slip of the tongue or something like that, but...
No.
It might
so
have been. But I
got
don't think
called
I've
grandma.
ever called anyone grandma by mistake.
Well, it's the
I
same
got
way
called
that you
grandma.
teach your mom sometimes, right?
True.
Yeah. But like, grandma, man that is very clearly at least double my age. At least. What?
That is a confusion.
I wonder if you almost said that as like a way to like specifically to confuse you. Because
I think it was more if he was making fun of me that I knew what incense sticks were and how to pronounce the word.
asshole.
That's what he came across as. I'm like,
Interesting.
Yeah, that's just fucking weird.
Huh.
I am grandma now.
Because, like,
Apparently.
I've known of, like, jokes people do, especially to, like, retail people, just to kind of mildly fuck with their day. Like, there'll be one, you just go in and just yell, "Are you open on Thursday?" And I'll do it that on a Thursday.
I have people
But-
that call me asking if I'm open, and I said my only answer is I answered the phone.
I mean,
Yeah.
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 And then they were like, oh, and then I hang up. Like, I'm not. That was your only question. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
This just reminds me of like the grandpa friend, which is exactly me.
Ah, yes, the grandpa friend. I understand the grandpa friend.
I am grandpa friend. I am not the mom friend or the dad friend. I am just the grandpa friend.
But Ma.
Snoo's ahead of us by an hour.
Oh god, I feel like I need to sneeze there. Sorry.
Man, it's me boo.
My
I love
boo.
how every time we do that, I'm referencing South Park, and then you do the Brave reference, so it's always like we're both talking about two different things.
But it sounds the exact same.
Could you imagine Brave, the movie Brave, where everything's the same except Merida is just Cartman?
Oh god.
My God.
I don't want that.
It's me, blah.
I do not desire
It's the same.
this.
Now, here's the question though: would it be the same art style as Brave, or the same art style as South Park?
No, just have it all the same art style as Brave, but Merida is literally the same. It's just like South Park Cartman.
But with red hair.
Yes.
Yes.
With the
give him the
flowing
hair.
red locks.
Yes. But I still do not desire this.
No, I don't either.
Absolutely
bad.
not. Then again, Hollywood seems to like doing things that I'm like, I do not desire this at all, and Hollywood's like, cool, we'll make 5 of them.
Are you talking about...
Yeah.
that could
Avatar?
be I was like, that could apply to so many things.
Supposedly the second one's coming out still.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Kind of okay with it. As I don't want any more.
Well, the thing is, there's going to be 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's going to be 4 more Avatar movies, apparently. I don't know if James Cameron's even going to live to keep making these movies.
No, he
granted, I don't
probably
know.
won't, especially at the rate that he's pumping out these movies.
Because it
Yeah.
kind
One
of
every 10
killed my
years.
brain when I realized the first one came out in 2009. That's
Yeah.
over 10 years ago.
Oh, stop that! Stop that!
Yep.
And like,
We were in high school still.
yeah, we were like in the middle of high school. Like, I still like, I consider
Sorry,
things that
McBride.
happened during like the
That's
last
okay.
year
I was in high school too.
of high school. Like, I'm like, okay, that's not that long ago. It's a bit of a ways ago, but it's not that long ago. But I'm like, no, Avatar came out back when I was like,
I think before we met.
yeah. Or I think, no,
Yeah.
we met in the year 2009. Because granted, it was like December 2009, so it was basically 2010.
Yeah. Before we officially
Oh,
met.
I was in elementary school still.
Oh.
Shit.
Yep.
Holy
Now,
shit.
now we all feel old.
Oh, God.
No, I don't want to feel old. I already got called grandma. No.
I was
No.
like, I was trying to think about how old I was, and then you guys said 2010. I'm like, oh my god, I remember graduating in 2010. Holy shit.
Oh, well, actually, I have another one.
No.
Pirates of the Caribbean 2 came out
Nope.
15 years ago.
Oh.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yep.
You stop that.
Well, actually, no,
You
it's
stop
fucking
this.
with me because I am of an age now where I'm seeing video games that I played back when I was younger get remastered. Because apparently they're doing a remake of Dead Space, the original Dead Space, where I'm like, but I've been playing that for like a while now. It hasn't been that long since it came out. It came out in 2008.
Yeah. Well, you gotta think Skyward Sword just got remade as well.
This is true.
My hands are.
Yeah, it's not that old, is it?
But like,
It's 10 years. It's been 10
well, the thing
years.
is, I feel like it. Well, granted, it's slightly different because, like, with Skyward Sword, there's a lot of other games and stuff that are being like remastered, where it's like it's the same game, just like maybe they've upped the resolution, maybe they tweaked the graphics a little bit. This Dead
And
Space
try to
is
fix the
going to be
controls
a
and don't.
complete like what they did
Dead
with like
Space
Resident
will be an
Evil.
overhaul.
It's like
Dead-
the Resident
Dead Space
Evil
will be an overhaul.
remakes, where basically
Yeah.
it's like it's a new game, but it's basically a remake of the original.
Oh no.
So
Oh, you feel old yet?
yeah.
What episode of the podcast did you like, Timmy? I like the one where they talked about their age for a long time.
Time. That's fun. That happens a lot here. No, I've noticed.
Honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all feel old and time is unstoppable.
Time is an unstoppable force.
And we
Time
are
is
the
an
immovable
arbitrary
object.
construct. Nobody can move me. I'm too fast to catch.
That seems the opposite of both of those things.
Nobody can move me, because if they can't catch me, they are not the one moving me. I'm moving myself.
I mean, true.
I'm not wrong. When you're not wrong.
No.
If I'm not right.
Yeah.
McBride, you doing okay?
I'm tired and I'm in a lot of pain.
Move.
I know, sweetie.
It
I
was
know.
all self-inflicted, and I fully accept the consequences of my actions. But I am so tired, and
You
I am
dumb.
so sore.
Yeah,
You did it dumb.
You did it dumb. Do you want to tell all our viewers what you did, McBride?
I did a big dumb. So, I got my second shot today, so yay for that.
Yay!
But I've been getting into running recently, and the last weekend I did like 7K, and the I think I did like 7, and then I did 10. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm doing pretty well. So I found a trail that was about 15K. Of it, I think I managed to do a very light jog of 12 of it. Needless to
bad.
say, my knees hate me, my feet hate me, and then this was first thing in the morning too, and like I knew that the shot was coming, but I'm just like, I'm gonna go do this, and it's gonna be great, and maybe it'll distract me from having the shot later on. And basically, if I'm walking, then cool, that's when my legs hurt. But if I'm sitting down doing nothing, that's when my arm starts to hurt. So at any given point in time, something hurts.
Take an Epsom salt bath and you need to get like proper shock absorbing shoes, because your
Which
knees
is funny because I just got these shoes like this year, late last year. I think it's just because of the trail that I was on, because it was pretty rocky.
Yeah, you want like some sort of like insole in those.
Yeah, so I have to look into that, but yes.
Because that's really not great for your knees as somebody who has bad every joint.
Yeah.
What are knees?
See,
What are
I'm not one to
knees?
talk about fucking up my knees, because I'm a driver, and I'll do that thing where I'll be inside the truck, and then like I'll just, instead of going down and getting off the truck carefully, I'll just
jump out.
Yes.
No.
God damn it, Devin.
I mean, it's not even much of a fall. You just land.
Yeah, but if you do it enough times in a day,
Seriously, that could actually do so much damage to your knees.
yes, it
Oh, yeah.
can. Your
So,
knees,
Human
your
knees
shins.
Human knees and legs are not meant to withstand anything.
They're really
They're
not.
fucking bullshit.
Our body is made of glue and duct tape.
I mean, to be fair to myself, my legs
I'd rather be
are
duct tape.
easily the most in shape part of me
for now.
for now. Literally, all of
Goddamn
my muscle
cross-country
mass,
runner.
all of my muscle mass is in my thighs.
The only difference between you and McBride is 5 years.
I mean, this is true.
Yep.
Actually, 4 years.
Warriors.
I mean, now granted, no, like the thing is, all of you are 100% correct, and I try not to jump off. But then it's like I'll do that thing where it's like I shouldn't jump off, and then my brain just immediately forgets that and decides to jump off. And mid jump, I'm like, I shouldn't do this.
I'm just imagining like the conflict in your head, and it's like, all right, I'm going to sensibly get out of this truck, and I'm going to walk down
And
those
I'm
steps,
already
and that's
jumping.
going to be fine. But at the same time, superhero landing.
To be fair, that's exactly what
That's
ADHD
how
is.
my ADHD brain works.
It's literally I am.
Exactly.
You are the toddler, and you are the parent, and you really want that toddler part of your brain to obey the parent. Doesn't. Impulse control is already on the ground.
It's like when you watch a cat who's about to push like a little glass, like mug
anything.
off the table, and you're like, "Don't do it! Don't do it!"
The
and
cat
the cat's
just
just like,
watches you as you
Yeah.
puts it.
push.
As it's doing it the entire time.
That's
it's
how-
Like, what are you gonna do?
That's how my ADHD works.
Yeah.
Is I have to. It's like, okay, I can tell myself, "Don't do this. Don't
It's
do
like,
this."
but what are
don't
you
do
gonna
this,
do
don't
when I
this."
do? Because I will.
I've honestly never experienced that.
The
The
With-
pushing glasses off table.
oh,
Yeah, thankfully
None of
Ben
them
doesn't
have
do
us.
that either.
Kiki doesn't push glasses. Like the cats don't push glasses. Boomy, however, will
Open cupboards.
open cupboards and also stare and like stand on top and try to reach for the TV, and also will grab at posters. And Kiki will look you in the eye as she scratches the wall with the cat poster right beside her because she wants fucking attention.
Yeah.
Or, you know, roll on her back and so that her belly's in the air and scratch the bottom of the door for some reason.
Science.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
She
Snowclaw
wants
does that where
attention.
she knows she's not allowed the hair ties on the table.
Hello,
And she'll look at me, look at the hair tie, get up so she can see it better, and I'll be like, don't you do it, you fucker. And then she tries to grab it anyway.
Yep. That's the standard cat's like, don't do that, does it? I'm like, God damn it.
It's funny, we actually just got Ben yesterday a little cat grass kit thing. So we're in the process of growing it. But the box that it came in, I noticed there were like little cut-outable holes. So I'm just like, alright, I'm going to do that. And then I actually read the box, and they planned ahead. I'm very surprised by this. But by cutting out the holes in this box, it turns into a cat treat box. So like he actually has to like work to get the treats that are inside. So I fill it full of treats and I put it on the floor, and he's intrigued by it. He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to stuff his head through the holes. It's not working. Eventually he figures out that he has to get his paw in there to try and get them out. So he was excited by that and does that a few times, but then he inadvertently like pushes the rest of them out of reach and gets frustrated, so he flops beside it in anger.
I love Ben so much sometimes.
And then he'll forget about it, go have a nap, and then come back at it and try it again, and the process has just repeated itself. It's hilarious to watch.
Kiki, why do you insist on contorting yourself into a rainbow?
Because that is what cats do.
So,
Yeah.
So McBride, you just got your shot yesterday. I got my shot Friday.
I thought they got it today.
Yes.
How have you reacted so far?
I'm okay so far, but you know what? I wanted to ask you specifically, when you got your second shot, did like the nurse, the after, like not the one that gave you but the after one, did they come up to you and like, well, I guess, which one did you get? Did you get Pfizer
I got
again?
Pfizer.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Pfizer again.
So I don't know if it's just because I got Moderna or if this is just a regular thing altogether, but she goes through the regular spiel and it's like, yeah, you might experience redness and that's that and the other thing. Also, we found, we don't understand why this is happening, but we found for males under the age of 30 that they might have like chest problems, so keep an eye on that this week. I'm like,
Oh.
thanks for that.
Wow.
Yeah, my bot.
I just want to know if you got the same spiel or not.
Nope, didn't get that.
Well, shit.
All that happened
No.
with me is I went in, I got the shot, and I look away because I don't like seeing, the actual needle go in.
Yeah.
But I just,
No.
and then I just, and goes in, out, everything's fine, and then I just hear the nurse just go, "Oh, blood." And
I guess
a little.
This
I
is
guess-
a terrible conversation to have with Kira, who is afraid of needles.
Oh god. And like I should say, it was like a little tiny bit, I guess, just came out. And she was like, "Oh, okay." But it was just the funniest fucking thing. Just like you got the shot, you're looking away, you feel a little boop.
And it's like, she
And
says,
then you
oh,
just-
blood. It's
But
like, you have to look.
It wasn't any. It wasn't just that. She literally she said it in the most nonchalant way. She just goes, "Oh, blood."
But then, like, that's gonna automatically
And I'm just kind of
make
like,
you look.
"What?" And I just look at them. I'm just like, "Oh, it's fine." She goes, "Oh yeah, no, it's fine." She kind of dabs my arm a little bit. I'm like, "Ah, there we go." But it was just the funniest
Oh,
fucking
that's
thing.
funny.
And it's weird because like I've definitely had some side effects, but it didn't knock me on my ass quite the same way the first shot did.
Okay, well that's good.
Which is funny because everyone says, "Oh, the second one's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
worse."
usually the thing, is like the second one is the one you
And
have to
for me,
feel
it was
that.
like it's the complete opposite.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
so far it was pretty much the same as the first one. Like my arm's a little sore. Like tomorrow, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But
Yeah, because like I got it, my arm was a little bit sore that night, and then I woke up next morning, and my arm was definitely sore, but it wasn't quite as sore as it was
You
the
were
last
having more
time.
back pain.
Yeah, that was the weird thing. It was like my entire back was just seized up. Like, I had so much... I had a lot of back pain that day, and then it went away, and now it's just like... And today, my arm's, like, slightly sore, but I can still pretty much use it.
Yeah.
But I have a fucking a swollen lymph node in my armpit, which is a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
I think so.
Sorry, what?
I mean, that's a thing that they say you can get.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that can happen.
I don't even know what a lymph node actually is.
I always thought they were in your mouth.
They are.
Oh,
they
no.
Are.
They're in your armpit.
I think
They're
good.
in your mouth as well. They're in your throat as well.
I know that there's a bunch of them. I just don't know where all of them
But
are.
yeah, this one's just in my armpit, and it's just like... It's not even painful or anything, but it's just like, I'm uncomfortable because I can kind of just feel it.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not a vibe.
Not a vibe.
Not a vibe.
Yeah, okay, so the lymph nodes are located in the neck, which is your throat, your armpits, your groin, around the gut, and between the lungs.
Boy, that would really suck if your groin nodes...
What an awful phrase.
Man, they're
my
really
groin nodes are acting up.
They're still called lymph nodes. Lymph nodes, they drain lymph fluid from nearby organs or other areas of the body. I don't know what lymph fluid is, but I'm just gonna stop now.
Yep, that's
I feel like that's a good place to stop.
That's enough. That's enough medical knowledge for now.
That's enough of that.
That's enough. Oh, you guys want to hear a cute snow cloud story?
Yes.
Always.
Okay, I'm still confused if this was actually snow cloud or not. But, like, she's the only one that would do this. So, I went to IKEA this morning.
Yes.
And as I was sitting on the couch with Mom, because we were going through there, and then Dad was going, I was like, I need to get up and go grab a hair tie. Because it's the start of a new heat wave. I should put my hair up so it's not as hot.
I was noticing that this morning.
Yeah, they actually said it's a heat wave.
Oh,
From inland,
fuck
it was
off.
supposed to get up to like 29 today. And it's just going to get hotter.
Fuck off.
Oh god, yeah, I'm looking at the weather and it's like 28, every day it's like 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Fuck off!
Yeah.
Not again! Anyways, continue, sure.
It's not supposed to get as hot as that first one where we got up to like 40-something degrees.
Yeah, no, it's
fucking
only
not.
supposed to get up to like 35, roughly.
Yeah, roughly
Yeah,
35.
which sucks,
at
but
the
I
max.
could deal with that.
But so I said it, and then I was thinking of getting up, and obviously, as the course of this happens, almost all the cats have gone on and off the couch. My cat's always nearby because she's my cat, and she's fucking even developed a routine of breaking in this room, sitting on her chair right before I get out of bed, and crying at me when I first get out of bed. It's an ongoing conversation of I open the door and go, hello, meow, good morning, meow, okay, let's go, meow, and then we'll walk out to the bathroom.
Yeah, Boobie's a very chatty boy in the morning.
Yeah, so is Ben.
And so after a few moments of like, okay, I should get the hair tie, I look down, and because we're both like half lounging, feet up on the table, me and my mom, there is a hair tie on Mom's leg. And I looked at it, I'm like, did you put this here? And she's like, no. I was like, did my cat bring this? And I look at it. It was one of the hair ties that were on my sitting room floor from the cat taking them. So I was like, there's no fuck. I think she brought me a hair tie to play with, but I'm just going to use this in my hair
Well,
now.
that's adorable.
That's stupid cute.
Yeah.
What the hell?
She can be adorable when she wants to be. Other times, she's an asshole.
That sounds like Boomy.
Oh, look at how pretty you are. Yes, you're so pretty.
This is the episode where we find out we're old and talk about how cute our cats are.
Oh yeah, no, I've
And
already
grandma.
got a
Every
title set up.
episode.
It's done.
Already? Wow.
Cat. Is it cats and grandmas?
No, because there have been many stories so far. So it is stories and tales from the big book of JKT.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, yes. I
Well,
approve.
I mean, you already have a title, but do you have some lines for us as well?
Wow, just
I applaud this.
Nice.
That
that
was good.
was very
That was very
nicely
good.
done.
That was a good one.
I tip my hat to you, good sir.
I was proud of that one.
That was a good
That
As
was
you
very
should.
Alrighty, so the
So
Canada Top 100 one. We should probably mention as well. So this will be the last of what's in a line
Season 1.
of season 1.
Season 1 ends here, and we will probably be taking around a 10 to 12 week break from the game until we start it up again.
Yeah. So there
Oh, yeah.
there will be a new one coming. Don't you worry. But as of this
I'm
segment,
curious to see what the new game is.
Ah, yes, there will be a filler game, which I told Chris not to mention before.
did you?
Interesting. Okay.
Yep, last week when I mentioned it.
Listen, I have a memory of a dead goldfish. Okay, we can cut that part out if we want to.
Nah, it's there now.
It's there. All right. Canada Top
Do not tell me
100
things
song
you don't want to
goes as such. Get away from me. Hide your shame from me. Get away somehow. You drag me down. Denial's over. Just wait and see. I don't owe you anything, and you don't own me.
Why do I know this and I hate it?
Sounds familiar. Huh.
Ha, indeed.
What year was this?
This was 2015.
What genre is this?
Rock.
Okay.
Ah,
You're welcome.
damn it.
This was number 9 on the Canada Top 100 list.
Hmm.
Is it You Don't Own Me?
No.
Isn't that from like You Don't Owe Me? Isn't that from eons ago?
I don't know. That's a name I know of a song. I know that's the name of a song that I've heard. But I don't remember even who that was by. So.
If
feel like
it
the
helps at all to, if any of you know of, it's a band. If any of you know of bands like this, it is a super group.
The fuck does
Fuck's
that
a
mean?
super group.
Okay, cool. That is technically what they're labeled as, apparently.
What the fuck is a super group?
I will tell you
Is it like the
after.
best kind of veggies you can eat to be healthy?
We are the Blue Fruit Gang.
I mean, I think there's actually superfoods. I know that's a thing.
Oh.
I accept this. This is the new meaning. We should probably get the chorus if we can. Is
Yeah,
that
sure.
possible?
Don't burden me with all your problems. Don't weigh me down with all your fears. Cutting you out of my life forever to tear apart this pain that I feel.
Cool.
You're
Huh.
welcome.
That didn't help me.
Nope.
Yeah, not at all.
Why? But the first part is still familiar and I hate it.
Why do so many bands have so many similar sounding like lyrics?
It is
It's their
a
white boy song.
Canadian-American rock supergroup.
What does that mean?
I'm just reading the wiki.
That's not helpful at all. Canadian American. Wow.
Didn't helpful at all.
The
What the fuck does
Camerican.
that mean?
A
What
Camerican.
is a super
Oh god.
group?
I accept American.
Super group.
Sounds
The
like
taste
it
is
should be an
gonna
ABBA
move,
song.
yeah.
After this is over, can we Google what a supergroup means?
Sure. I'll
The fuck
I'll
does-
explain it the best way I can after it's done.
20 seconds. 2015.
There is also a
2015 is-
possibility I've already said the title of the song.
Probably, but I don't fucking know. It's
Fuck,
too
can
late
you repeat
now.
the chorus again?
Don't burden
We
me
got
with
9
all your
seconds.
problems. Don't weigh me down with all your fears, cutting you out of my life forever to tear apart this pain that I feel.
What was the first line
Pain
again?
that I feel.
Don't burden me with all your problems.
Nope, it's gone.
Done.
I have a really dumb question, and I will not count this.
Okay.
I went back in my brain because 2015, I think I was working nights at Walmart.
Okay.
Is it a song called Better Place?
Yes.
By Saint something?
Yes.
Really?
Saint Asonia.
Now, what the
Yep.
fuck is a supergroup?
So,
Yeah, what the
a
fuck does that mean?
supergroup
True,
consists
true.
of they're usually put together by a bunch of other like really well-known bands, and like they just put them all in a room and pump out a song or an album or anything like that. So one of the guys, the lead singer in this band, is Adam Gauthier from 3 Days Grace.
Oh.
Oh, not the Gautier that I thought of.
Not
Gautier, no.
somebody that you used to know.
Definitely not that.
Yeah, I was like, I know it's familiar, and I'm like, I was working nights in 2015. What was I doing in
I'm
2015?
also surprised that was on the radio, to be honest.
Better Place by it's called Better Place.
Better Place by Saint Asonia.
You forget nighttime in Walmart means we play whatever music we fucking want. And I
Very
was standing
true.
near someone who had just played like the top lists.
Huh.
And they told me all the facts about the songs, and
Well-
I absorbed
well, there you
almost
go.
none of it.
It would've been
Almost none of
helpful.
that knowledge.
Excellent.
No knowledge.
Okay, this one's a little longer, but I have deciphered which are the chorus and the verses and everything. So, for your obscure song, here we go.
Woo!
Reverend, is this some conspiracy? Crucified for no sins, an image beneath me. Lost within our plans for life, it all seems so unreal. I'm a man cut in half in this world, left in my misery.
I got nothing on that
Is
one.
this Avenged Sevenfold?
Hell no.
Okay.
This is way before A7X.
I don't know. My brain went when you said Reverend. I was like, the Rev?
It is metal. It's technically heavy metal.
Aw, man.
What year did it come out?
It came out in 1990.
Oh, okay. That's not that
Man.
old. 1990
Older than
metal.
you and me.
And they're an obscure song.
Well, an obscure really means it's just never made it to a top list, so
That's fair.
there's a lot of songs by famous people that are obscure, they just never made it onto a top 100 list.
Very true.
This is true.
Heavy metal.
Actually, I'm curious. I didn't even check if this made it to a list.
I usually don't count it if it's not on a top Canadian 100.
It was number
or
99 in Australia in 95.
The fuck? God damn it, Australia. I only count usually America,
Yeah.
Canada, and the Euro one.
Yeah.
Like the one that covers all of Euro.
Yeah.
ACD. No, it's not ACD.
It's not AC/DC.
No, it's definitely not AC/DC.
Can we have the chorus? if that's possible?
Yes. So, well, I guess you took my youth and gave it all away. Like the birth of a newfound joy, this love would end in rage.
So far I'm vibing, but I'm still lost.
Yeah, I honestly, same.
There's like a second part of the chorus here. Hang on. And when she died, I couldn't cry. The pride was in my soul. You left me incomplete, all alone as the memories now unfold.
I heard you almost sing that.
Yeah,
Almost.
Got that.
I got close.
Got really close.
I really love this song, and I was very tempted.
I could tell.
Oh, nice. Is that why you wanted to do it for the ending?
All that.
Fair enough.
Actually, you know what? On a whim, is it called The End?
No.
Oh, that would have been good.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
I'm surprised Devin hasn't done his thing yet.
Yeah, honestly, surprised.
I don't do it every time,
But this is
except that
the
I totally
last
do it
time.
every time. Oh, that's true. It's the last time. Hang on.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh,
like
God.
Is it Evanescence?
His like nose is resting on top of the microphone.
Why the heavy breathing beforehand? That was terrible.
That made it so
I am
worse.
so glad that I don't have to edit the audio here, so I never have to listen to it.
Again, yeah.
Oh,
But
dear.
all of our viewers have to. So you know what?
Sucks to suck.
Yeah, fair enough.
No.
I'm sorry, McBride.
It was not Evan.
suck.
Oh,
And that's
of
the
course
timer.
not. What
All
is
right,
this?
it is Cemetery Gates by Pantera.
Oh, I've heard of this one, I think.
Yes, it's one of their slower ones.
I
Huh.
don't know,
It's
man.
on,
I was
on the
vibing.
same album as Cowboys from Hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never really listened to Pantera. I always forget that they kind of exist.
Yeah. And like it's funny how like Chris saying just like doesn't help that it's obscure, and then Chris like that just means they weren't on like a top chart or anything like that. And like I'm sitting here with the biggest grin on my face. It's just like they're not that obscure, but they haven't made it to a chart.
Yeah, because like the thing about metal is like metal bands. Honestly, when I say obscure, I was more meaning like the song itself, not necessarily like. Because the thing is that it's the metal bands. They're always going to be considered obscure.
I
even
know.
when they're well known.
I know. Even like the really high commercial ones like Metallica, Megadeth, stuff like that. They won't make it to a chart.
AC/DC, yeah.
No. Yeah, they
Well, they
won't.
might.
A metal
Briefly.
chart.
Maybe. Enter Sandman's
Well, I
probably in
imagine,
a
like,
in a
yeah,
chart.
like, and I imagine, like, some Kiss songs made it to a chart.
Oh yeah, Kiss songs would be
Probably.
Oh yeah,
there.
Kiss, yeah.
All right, for your movie, it goes
Oh.
as. Hang on, I gotta center this here and make it bigger. It's a bit of a longer one.
Entertainment.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
I do
excited.
like my long ones, but I will go through it as best I can.
Okay,
Here we
Yes,
go.
I caught that.
Boys are cheats and liars. They're such a big disgrace. They will tell you anything just to get to second baseball. Baseball, he thinks he's going to score. If you let him go all the way, then you are a whore. To culture studies flowers. Geologist studies rocks. The only thing a guy wants from you is a place to put his cockroaches, beetles, butterflies, and bugs. Nothing makes him happier than a giant pair of jugglers and acrobats and dancing bear named Chuck. All guys really want to do is forget it. No such luck.
Why am I thinking of the Assumption song? It's just the Assumption
exactly
song.
I
what
know
it is.
I know a song very similar to this type of, because I know that this is actually like a specifically like a type of song. I just no idea what it's from. But like I know exactly like the style of this song. But I have no idea what it's from. What year did the movie come out?
It came out in 2002.
Ooh.
Sounds about right.
2002.
Do we know what actors were in it?
Yeah, so it has Eric Christian Olsen, Maloa Hardin, Anna Faris, Matthew Lawrence.
None of these are gonna be anything.
I can give more, but I haven't given the
Smart.
main characters yet because
So-
I don't want to give it away.
Anna Faris is
Yeah.
in this.
That's fair.
What year did this movie come out?
2002.
2002.
Yes, 2002.
Oh shit, that's not the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
I'm-
the Love Bunny.
Oh.
The House
The
Bunny?
House Bunny, that's what it was.
Yeah,
The House Bunny, that was a good movie. A little
that
funny
was
movie.
a good one.
Is it along the similar lines to that movie where it's just like hilarious, funny movie?
Yes. I haven't seen
Is
House
it
Bunny in a
Scary
long time,
Movie
but yes.
2?
It is not Scary Movie.
Oh man, Scary Movie 2 was good. I don't think Scary Movie 2 came out in 2002, did
I
it?
couldn't remember if
I
it did or not.
Couldn't tell you.
I have no clue. This might be a clean sweep.
Shit.
Wait. No, you didn't. You didn't do it, did you?
I think he did it.
No, that's not allowed. No, what my didn't do it is you didn't do Hot Chicks, did you?
No, I didn't.
I don't
Okay.
think Hot Chicks was 2002. Honestly,
Pretty sure
the
Hot
only
Chicks was
movies
2002, 2001.
the only movies I can remember from 2002 was Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, and I'm pretty sure this piece of
Nope.
dialogue is not featured
Not
in
Lord of the
Two
Ring.
Towers.
Can you imagine?
That would be the funniest and most sacrilegious shit.
No, I just
Alright.
dubbed it.
What the fuck are you talking
Shit, we got
about?
39
Amendment.
seconds.
I just did a quick check because Kira, you said Hot Chicks. If you're
Yeah?
thinking what I think you're thinking, then yes.
I got the title wrong, didn't I? I'm thinking of the wrong title.
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck.
Is this have
Oh,
Rob
no.
Schneider in it?
Yes. And Rachel
Devin.
McAdams.
Fuck.
Say it. You
Oh.
got like 10 seconds.
I
Rob
don't-
Schneider.
I thought it was called White
Um,
Chicks.
You're very close. You're very close.
The hot chick?
Yes.
There we go.
There it is.
Oh.
Because I had to Google Hot Chicks because I know there's that other one with I can't
time
remember
is
their
over, by the
names,
way.
but the two black guys that go undercover as white girls. What is it? White Chicks or something?
Yeah.
That's White Chicks.
Yeah, White Chicks. Yeah, because I thought that's the movie you were thinking of, but then I searched up
That's
that,
what I
and that's
thought
what
she was
pops
thinking
up.
of
It was like, oh dear.
Yeah.
So yes, I did go there.
Wow,
You did,
You
you did
almost
okay.
got a clean sweep there.
Almost.
That was so close. That would have been I think that would have been the first clean sweep.
That would have, yeah.
Since you, Kira.
I think yeah, okay, yeah, I've gotten a few clean sweeps. Right at the beginning.
Yeah, then that's when we started to add in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made the movie not only just to make it a little easier, but also then Devin would
So
have
Devin
a
can have a
chance.
chance.
Yeah, so
Devin can have some points.
because I've never seen the hot chick. Because I honestly I just try to avoid anything Rob Schneider related.
Yeah, you're not missing
That's
anything.
Fair.
I don't know who Rob
Yeah.
Schneider is.
Rob Schneider is a carrot. No,
What?
sorry,
Close
it's a
enough.
meme.
If you've
He's
seen
one
any
of those
Adam
actors-
Sandler film, then he's been in there.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yep.
he's also just
Isn't-
like a douchey Trump supporter guy now,
Right.
which
Oh,
fucking sucks.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I will always remember this man as Deuce Bigelow.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? You know what I remember Rob Schneider as? Did you guys ever see the Jackie Chan version of Around the World in 80 Days?
No.
I always meant to. I never got
heard
around
of
to
it.
it.
It's actually really fucking good. Or at least I thought,
Jackie
as a
Chan.
child, I thought it was really fucking good because I haven't seen it in years. But he has a cameo in it at one point as like some random homeless dude in London. And
That sounds right.
he's just like, at one point he starts like, yo, don't trip out on me. He goes, I'll cut you. And he holds up this like wooden spoon.
The extremely slow death with a completely
Yeah.
inaccessible weapon.
Oh dear.
Or whatever the title
Yeah.
was.
Rob Schneider is a douche.
Rob Schneider is
I will
a
admit-
douchey carrot.
He's a douche carrot, but some of his old stuff
The old stuff is funny.
is hilarious. The obviously the Deuce Bigelow is what I remember. All the cameos in Adam Sandler,
Yeah.
some of the old ones were hilarious.
I like some old Adam Sandler movies.
No, actually, here's the thing.
I liked Little Nicky.
Little Nicky's beautiful. Beautiful. That's like perfect cinema talk.
Shovel.
Shovel.
It's funny because I hate Little Nicky.
Fair enough.
Admittedly.
You're perfectly valid in that opinion.
But I did like. There's a couple of his earlier ones. Well, it's funny because honestly, when I think of Adam Sandler now, I saw his movie Uncut Gems, which was like
That one I had to walk away for.
yeah,
The secondhand embarrassment just couldn't.
it's on Netflix. It's a very good movie, but he's playing more or less against type, as that it's like it's not what I would call a super dramatic role, even though it's more of a drama than a comedy.
Oh, is this the one where he's like a mobster or something like that?
Kind of. He's basically this like. He's a guy who's like in debt to a bunch of mobsters. He runs this like bejeweling shop, and he gets his hands somehow on like this fucking crazy expensive gemstone that he got out of like Africa or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And basically the movie is about him trying to keep a hold of this gem in order to basically he ends up loaning it to this basketball player because the basketball player is kind of weird and he thinks if I have this gem with me, I'm going to have luck on my games. So Sandler's character is also like has like a really bad gambling addiction.
Mm-hmm.
So he like consistently
Always a recipe for
gambles
success.
on this guy having the rock, but then the rock ends up like, swapping people, and he's trying to get a hold on it whilst also trying to like, you know, give money back to these, you know, mobsters that he that are trying to go after
Doesn't
him.
he get locked in a trunk at some point?
Yeah, basically he's at like a school recital because his kid's performing in a play, and he realizes this mobster guy has like followed him there, is in the audience, so he like gets up. And then these guys fucking, like, come out of nowhere once he gets into the hallway at the school, and they, like, tackle him, and they, like, stuff him in the trunk of his car, and his wife has to come out and, like, unlock the car to get him out.
Oh my god.
It's a fucking wild movie.
Yeah, I couldn't, because of my issue with secondhand embarrassment, I couldn't watch it.
Yeah. It's just...
I think
Yeah.
one of the last good Adam Sandler movies, the ones that he like actually produced for Happy Madison, Billy Madison or something.
Oh, yeah.
I think the last good one I remember seeing was Bedtime Stories.
Oh, that one
was
I liked.
good.
That was a cute. That was like
yeah.
one of his only family.
I think I
Yeah.
saw that in theaters.
So remember, Bugsy had the really big eyes.
The goober eyes.
Oh, no. Actually, one I actually really liked of him is Mr. Deeds.
I don't think I...
Yeah, that was
That
a
was
really
good
old one.
Yep.
Actually,
That was
wait.
a good one.
Because I love
Who's
John
he?
Turturro as the butler, where you just he's just by himself and suddenly you hear a little, and he's just there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's Mr. Deeds again?
Mr. Deeds, that was an older one. That's like 2002,
Yeah,
2003.
that's an old one.
That's 2002. I have the IMDb of Adam Sandler up right now.
Sorry, the IMDb.
Yeah.
So your words are hard.
I know. I really want to keep calling it the IMDb.
I am mini bees.
That sounds like a minion gone rogue, and he just said, "I'm me."
He was also in 50 First Dates.
I've
with
always
Drew
liked that
Barrymore.
one.
Yeah.
I
That
liked
one
it.
was-
that was a good
Although
one.
I don't like how it portrayed like amnesia, but like
I mean, to be fair, it kind of had to in order for the movie to work. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not how Amnesia actually works.
it's
Yeah.
not.
It is not,
Also,
but
the
they
implications are a little
they tried.
concerning,
A little bit, yeah.
considering like so she totally woke up several days, just like going from I
Fully
have
pregnant.
no memory of this to suddenly massively pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
there's some
exactly.
implications there that are
Yeah.
concerning. But if you don't think about it too deeply, it's a kind of cute.
Yes.
Just, don't think about it too deeply.
You know what another good one is? I love how we're just going through
Yep.
this. Happy Gilmore.
I
Fucking
like
love
Happy
Straight up
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Yep.
You know what's
Fucking
funny?
Happy Girl.
The company I work for actually did, like, back when Happy Gilmore filmed up here, we supplied to Happy Gilmore.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So I worked for a company that kind of worked with Happy Gilmore. Well, actually, no, not kind of. We worked with Happy Gilmore.
I'm
Yeah.
being stared
You worked
at.
with Happy Gilmore.
That's awesome.
You know what? We also worked with Freddie Got Fingered
Oh,
back in the
God.
day.
Oh, that's not something you want to remember.
Nope.
That's it's no. It's just no.
Oh.
I also keep forgetting he's in goddamn Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's Dracula.
He's Dracula.
Blah, blah, blah.
I do not say blah 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 blah.
where everything's the same
Same.
except it's just the Adam Sandler Dracula.
Oh, please,
Basically.
yes.
Someone has drawn that. I've seen pictures of that where they swap places.
I love it.
Oh god, I don't know which is better, the Castlevania Dracula in Hotel Transylvania or Adam Sandler in Castlevania.
Why not both?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Both are horrifying.
Yeah. Both would be amazing. Just give me yes. Yes.
Kiki has decided to say hello. Kiki, what
I
are
also
you-
completely
what are you doing?
forgot. So the golf course that Happy Gilmore was filmed at, I'm like a 10-minute drive from there. I've actually played
Oh,
at
wow.
that golf course before.
Oh my god.
Why are you
I
playing
miss,
it
I
though?
miss playing mini golf.
Oh my God, yeah.
I suck at it.
I do too, but I
But
enjoy
it doesn't
mini golf.
matter. You get the different colored balls, and you get like either the kids club or the adult club. But regardless, it's either too big or too
please
small.
get the adult club if you're gonna get that many. Nope.
Or you go to the one at the playland and you get A club.
True.
You don't get a choice.
Like, what colored ball do you
All
want?
of-
I want this one. All right, here's your club. Go. And it's like, this one's too small. I'm sorry. Did I ask you what
Did
size
I
club you
fucking
wanted?
Stutter?
Did I fucking stutter? My favorite is there was always like there's two holes where they've got like a
Oh.
hole in one shot.
Yep.
There's so
The
many,
A.
so
They
many
don't
jokes.
work.
Yep.
They do not work, and they always get stuck inside.
Okay, you really gotta get off the subject of golf because I'm just trying not to make so many jokes.
Do it.
I don't need to.
Who's our party's second himbo?
Well, Thorir and then there's Kalmos.
Is Thorir a himbo? Sorry,
Yes.
this is complete, like, sorry.
You just looked at that chat, didn't you? You just saw it.
Thorir and Kalmos, yeah.
I mean,
we
Kalos
already
is
had the
definitely a
discussion.
himbo. Is
We already had the
Thorir a
discussion.
himbo?
Thorir's the ultimate himbo.
I
has
am
an
a
intelligence
lot
of 7.
Of course he's a himbo. What am I saying?
Nope, my intelligence is 8 now. Remember,
Oh,
I can count to 5.
Right, you can count to 5. And so his intelligence is 8. Of course he's a himbo. What else would he be? Except the bestest boy, of course.
I am the bestest boy.
This
Bestest boy.
conversation is irrelevant to the podcast.
It really was.
Completely irrelevant. It was just the more of the what the fuck? The actual what the fuck?
Fuck. The fuck. The fuck is in the air.
actual
What the fuck? There's white shit everywhere.
Oh, I love that.
I love
No.
that one.
I love that one.
No.
Also, I love the Mothman.
Oh my god, yes.
The young man.
Have you guys seen that one Vine where they're playing the Young Man song, but it is going through it's just a camera panning through a grassy field, and just and as soon as you hear Young Man, it flashes to a grave of some guy named
I have
Young
seen
Man.
that, yeah.
Oh.
It's just like, oh.
It's like, this
Yeah.
is a dark humor.
It's such a like mix of different emotions.
Or there's one, I can't remember if it's a John Mellencamp song, but like it's a dude in a grocery store just like going along all of the pop, but like the song starts a little ditty, and it's just a little paper cutout of P. Diddy.
I also love the ones where they go through like and just pronounce everything wrong in the grocery store. Have you seen that one?
I have seen it many times. I love that one.
There's just so many of them, and I love
Vegetables
them.
and Corglies.
Free Shabakadoo.
Free Shabakadoo.
Well
These
then.
These are gonna make no sense to anybody in like 5 years.
Or they
What?
will,
Depending
because
on who
these
you
jokes
talk to,
survive
it
the
doesn't
test
make
of
sense
time.
now, but TikTok
yeah.
is just fine.
Yeah, TikTok's just
TikTok is just fine.
with some shitty people sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, that was Vine.
True.
True.
That was Vine as well.
The one glory with
Very
Vine
valid.
was you were limited to 6 seconds.
Yeah. I did like at the end of Vine's days, they upped the limit, and then the Harlem Shuffle was what sent it
Yeah,
off.
that was good.
That was a good time.
Good times.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. I love how our school tried to do a flash mob in the Key and nobody showed up.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Maybe that's why nobody
There's-
showed up.
Yeah, like, I knew about it, though. But then again,
Generally speaking,
know
though,
about-
you would hear about a lot of the high school like stuff.
I just knew.
Because I remember seeing somebody literally like on that Facebook group way back in the day when they had like a Facebook group. Somebody was like, "We need Kira in her Pac-Man costume."
Yeah, that was a thing that happened, and I literally like, what are we talking about? Because I was part of that group too, and I was just like, what?
I
What?
have been summoned.
What
Wait,
happened?
why am I the leader?
Someone Why was I summoned? Who summoned me?
I think that's Kira's thought in general. Is like, why have I become a leader of this thing?
It just
happened?
happens.
I mean, that's I think why so many of her characters have been decided to be try not to be a leader and then accidental leader.
This is why I created 2 characters. One's an idiot and one literally eats babies. I didn't want to do it anymore, and still we follow Thorir.
Well, not all the time.
It's just a lot of the time we still follow Thorir.
Because he just goes, that's why.
I just
Yeah,
I
we,
just
it's like
go.
we don't get a choice. It's like, well, off it goes. Time to
Yes,
make sure he
that's
doesn't.
the thing
from-
I've noticed about Kira when you play D&D is that there is no plan, there is do.
There's
we have
do.
to make
Plan
sure that he
take
doesn't
too
get-
long.
Then we have to make sure he doesn't get eaten or killed by fucking centaurs because he decided to follow a pixie into the forest.
It looked tasty. Honestly, completely unrelated.
Back
Speaking
on
of
track.
tasty things,
Back on track. Yeah, so that was a good time to send off lines. But you know what? You know what it's time for? It's time for the
it's
end
time to send off us.
of the world.
And
to
you
send-
know it.
Avia say adu.
Well, that's why I stopped before the copyright could come in.
Yeah, we had enough songs in there that there's no way the copyright could
That
catch
is
it.
true.
Yeah, there was like a
Of
bunch
it
of
for more than
songs all
7
at once.
seconds.
Hey, that's your job.
There will be no copyrighting us today.
We say
Why
nee
did
to
you
your
stop?
copyright today.
Nee.
No.
Oh,
And imagine just like imagine everything, but like like saying like banana, but with like only use banunu.
yeah.
No.
Banunu. Oh man.
Bono no.
Call back to Holla Back Girl.
Yes, I love Hollaback Girl.
Oh, what?
That was fantastic.
Yes.
Holla Back Girl.
Shit's bananas.
It's a broken hollaback girl.
Oh.
It's how you learn how to spell bananas.
B-A-N-A-S.
N-A-N-A-N.
Happy you said
It's
something
banana.
different there.
Bananas.
No singing.
I'm not singing.
Take us
Only tomatoes.
out, Kira.
They said as
Taking
they
you
were
out. I can't. You all have significant others.
You did try.
Who said anything about that stopping us?
I mean, you did try to take me to the aquarium.
This is true.
And you were just like, "Or I'll take it."
Yeah.
And then I deemed it was now a group date.
I'm like, or I could just do that. I am their boyfriend.
That still kills me.
Nah. Nah. It's now a group date. We all have to go together.
Yes.
Yes, we do. I mean, hey, half of us are fully vaccinated, and
That's true.
That's a 50% vaccination rate.
the rest of us are on their way.
Yeah, I get
Misery
mine
and
working.
happiness
So,
today.
yay.
Uh-huh.
So don't forget to lick those buttons. If you are on YouTube, don't forget to
Subscribe.
Words are hard,
Give a
people.
tack on
It's
that
9
subscribe
o'clock.
button.
Oh, we got ghost in the microphone.
Oh, we're doing this.
Oh,
We're
no.
doing this.
Oh, no.
Oh, so don't forget to give a good old-fashioned tip tap to that subscribe
And
button.
while you're at it, why
Or
don't you give yourself a little tickle on that like button as well?
Oh, just a slight tickle.
And
Or-
you know what?
or-
You should also listen to some evanescence.
Don't. Oh, or if you're listening on any of our other platforms, also follow
We're
us
so
if you want
sorry.
some more horrible ASMR, some off-track thinking, and don't forget to also see us next week for another tantalizing
Get
episode.
out of my ear.
Bye, everybody!
Peace to all.
Get out of my head.
Goodbye.